Hey there, YouTube. How's it going? It's the War Leader here. Um, sorry if the quality is kind of bad. It's dark up here. I sat down and didn't feel like turning on the light, so. Oh well. But this is just a little update video. So, as I'm sure some of you have noticed, if you've looked at my subscriber count, like Victoria, because that girl loves to boast about my subscriber count. That's much appreciated, Vic. Love it. Um, We are actually almost reaching 1,000 subscribers. I believe the last time I checked it was, I had like 952. I may have a little more than that now, but that's the last time I remember when I looked and checked at it. But yeah, so we're getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, and I figured since I've been working at this for almost like 2 to 2.5, maybe even 3 years now. I don't remember the exact amount of years I've been doing, tributes and stuff, but we've been doing it for a long fucking time. But yeah, so I think we should do a 1,000 subscriber special. And I've had a couple ideas. I had an idea to where when I reach 1,000 subscribers, like the week after, I upload a video literally every single day of the week, which would be an extreme challenge. And I thought about doing that. I actually did. My friend Dalton Weichel suggested that. But um, what I'm actually going to do is if some of you look back in my past catalog of videos, some of my older videos from my first year, um, I actually made a video called The Journey of Rick Grimes. It was my unique idea for a transformation of kind of video. There's a lot of tributes out there that are like, oh, this is the transformation of Rick Grimes, or Daryl Dixon, Obi-Wan Kenobi, whatever. And it's just the growth, and as transformation would mean, from the first scene we ever see of that character in the movie or show to the very last or latest, at least, scene that we see of that person. So I did one called The Journey of Rick Grimes, and it was the transformation of his character, and it was garbage. It was not very good, and it was all the way from season one all the way to the first half of season six is what content was available at the time when I made it. It was really not that good. So I want to do it justice, and I want to make a Journey of Rick Grimes 2. What I'm planning on doing is the Journey of Rick Grimes 2 is going to be very, very unique. I'm going to try and make it as creative as I possibly can. So it's going to have traditional things a transformation video would have, right? Starts off with the first scene of the character. So the tribute's going to consolidate through all of The Walking Dead all the way up to the end of season 7, and it'll be showing off all of Rick Grimes' moments and some of his times where like he loses his mind, Lori's death, him being submitted to Negan, him versus the governor, the start of All Out War, etc. All the major stuff that Rick Grimes has gone through in some of his more personal moments are going to be explored. But what I'm planning on doing is a lot of transformation videos will typically use some song like The Way, which is what I used for my first Journey Rick Grimes video, and some other songs as well, other popular instrumentals, and to kind of show off his character. But what I'm planning on doing is I'm a big fan. If any of you heard of the video game The Witcher 3, I am a huge fan. It's my number one favorite game of all time. It's so fucking good. And the soundtrack for that game is beautiful. And I actually got one of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I think it was I have it right here. It was it was the one of the ones that had bonus content included in it, limited edition. And one of those parts of that was it had a CD that had the original Witcher 3 soundtrack on it. But yeah, I want to be able to take several, like 7 or 8, 9 maybe, of those songs and implement them into The Walking Dead, Journey of Rick Grimes 2. I want to use The Witcher 3 songs because The Witcher 3, aside from the fact that the soundtrack is fantastic, um, it has a lot of very bass, very wild, almost animalistic songs, but it also has some of more of the emotional, kind of heart-tearing, very trying to think of the words, I can't speak very well. Very smooth-paced songs. It's got the very emotional stuff. So, and that describes The Walking Dead pretty well. I think it's very animalistic, very savage, very brutal, but it also has a lot of emotion and even some happiness in moments despite the apocalypse happening. You know, a lot of love and death, and just there's so many concepts to the Walking Dead's world. It's beautiful, really, and I think the Witcher 3 soundtrack fits a lot of those themes very well. So that's one thing we're going to be doing, is we're not just going to use one or two songs. We're going to be using several tracks from The Witcher 3 to go through Rick's journey. And the other thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pop this up on screen probably, but it's going to be a chapter-based kind of video. And what I'm going to be showing on screen, it's not actual footage, that it's going to be pacing it together just to kind of show you an idea of what it's like. But basically, it'll start off with like chapter 1, and I'm going to give it some fancy name or something like that. The very first chapter was probably called The Beginning, Requiem, which means the beginning, something like that. And then it's going to go through that chapter, and each chapter is going to be season based. So season 1 is going to be the first chapter, right? And then, now I may divide season 1 up into like a prologue, and then chapter 1 being the rest of the season. You know, the prologue being like, you know, Rick, you know, being a cop and then getting into the hospital. That might be the prologue, and then it would be chapter 1, but that'd be the only way. I'd give 2 chapters for that season. And then season 2 is also going to be a chapter, and then season 3 onwards, since those ones are 16 episodes, and the Walking Dead creators divide up the episodes pretty well to make it, you know, the first half has stuff happen, and then the second half either resolves that or has more stuff happen. Kind of like how season 6, the first half of the season was really about the wolves and the Walker Horde, and then the second half was about the Saviors, which it worked perfectly with that, because I mean there was a literal 2-month time jump between the first and second half of season 6. So each season is going to season 3 onward. The first 8 episodes of that season are going to be a chapter, and then the second 8 episodes of that season are going to be another chapter. And each chapter is going to have one Witcher song incorporated into it. And my plan when we get to the end of season 6 and the beginning of season 7, that's going to be a bit of a difference in the chapters, because I'm planning on Negan's introduction and his entire little interactivity with Rick in season 7 episode 1. So basically the last 15 minutes of season 6 episode 16 and all of season 7 episode 1 are going to be about, you know, are going to be like Negan's introduction and his interaction with Rick, and how he basically makes Rick submit to him. So that's going to be its own unique chapter, and I think it'll be a very powerful one. I'm hoping to make it. And then the rest of season 7 will be a chapter, and then the second half of season 7 will also be a chapter. I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. So when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will probably admittedly need to take a week or 2 off to be able to have the time to craft this video, because it's going to be a bit of a long tribute. You know, it's not going to be anything that I can craft in a day like I can sometimes. I craft some of these videos in a day, you know? But yeah, this one's going to take a while, so I may need to take a week or 2 off once we reach 1,000 subscribers to be able to make this video. And once we do, and I'll release a quick little video saying I need to take a week or 2 off, and I'll explain why, and I'll re-explain that I'm making my 1K special. So, alright guys, that's everything. Just wanted to give you an update on that. Tomorrow I have a Negan tribute coming out using Everywhere I Go by Hollywood Undead. So I hope you guys will be looking forward to that, and I will see y'all sometime later on. See you tomorrow. Right. You guys have a good day. Bye.